All right, our next guest has trained thousands of women to own their power. Now, author and speaker Emily Lampkin is sharing her practical playbook to help you ask for what you want and do it with confidence. It's all laid out in her new book. It's called Duct Tape and White Lies, a woman's practical guide to real-life success. Emily, nice to have you on Good Day.
Thanks for having me.
What is this duct tape thing?
We all live in the messy middle. Perfection is unattainable. It's also miserable. And I wanted women to know that you can have what you want, and there's a way to do it, and it works in your life.
You know, reading your book, I realized, like, part of, my journey was not asking for things. Just thinking that whatever work I was doing was enough. It's not. You have to ask for what you want.
You do. We talk about two things in particular. Number one...
Is this like a women's thing?
Yes. It's a women's thing. This is about getting comfortable asking for what you want. And one of my tips is start with something simple. I'd like to learn more about you. I'd like to learn more about what you're talking about. That way, when you're looking for investment money or a promotion, it comes a lot easier.
And you talk about having a pitch. I think a lot of people go in there with a general idea of what they want to do, but they don't have it focused. So you really have to have a clear idea of what you want your goal to be.
And not only that, I urge women to practice it. And I urge them to practice it with a person I call a swimsuit friend, that friend who will tell you the truth.
Very nice.
Yes.
I like that. You say take credit for your accomplishments. Is that also a woman thing where we kind of, not that we sit back on our laurels, we just assume that people know that we did it?
We assume. Also, men and women's brains are wired differently. We approach information differently. With women, we're looking for commonality. With men, you have to use the term I. You have to take credit. They don't get it the way we do instantly, that somebody is trying to deliver a message down here.
Emily, how did you come to this conclusion with all your ideas on how to, better ourselves?
I was working in politics, government, business, and I was observing what was making women successful. And not only the ones with a fancy title and a big job, but who was thriving in their life and what was it they were doing. And I put that in that book, and it's a step-by-step guide how you get there.
I love the ideas that you have in there. I mean, women have really accomplished so much. You remember those commercials, "You've come a long way, baby"? I mean, we've come a long way, but still need to go a long way.
We enjoy each other's company, and we also need to build up each other's confidence, and you also need to do it for yourself, because the one person who has to like you in this world is yourself.
Right. Be the connector. Tell us what you mean by that in your book.
The real power in networking comes from being the person who connects one to the other, where people come and seek you for the advice. They're called the influentials, the connectors. And one simple tip I have for women on how to start to become a connector, if you aren't already, is when you go to your next event, rather than sitting by the person you know the best, sit by the person you know the least.
That is so hard. Because you want to feel comfortable and, gain your confidence. But finding somebody that you don't know might be better, because then you could start chatting them up, find out what they do. You never know.
Never know.
One of the other key points in your book, invite the intimidating people.
We all know who those intimidating people are in our lives, who we say, oh, they're too important, or they're too big of a deal to come to my thing. I urge women to invite the intimidating people. Two reasons. They actually don't get invited to as many things. And number two, even if they don't come, everybody loves to know that they were invited.
Something that I'm kind of interested in, because not that I lurk on social media, but, social media is so much a part of learning information about what other people are doing. And, sometimes I go on X because I see breaking news or whatever. Now with AI, you're trying to figure out if it's real or not. But why do you say don't lurk on social media?
I want women to participate because that's a great way, to your point, to learn more information, but also to engage one another. It is incredibly important for building that network when you can ask for what you want in the future. My recommendation is come up with 2 or 3 simple, positive statements you can add to people's posts in which you're engaging more and they engage more with you.
So engage, don't just lurk.
Don't just lurk.
Interesting. All right. The book is out tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
But you can pre-order it.
You sure can.
It's called Duct Tape and White Lies. The white lies are what?
That means when you're having a tough day and you're at work and somebody says, "How are you doing?" you say, "Fantastic."
Emily, sometimes people really don't want to know the answer, do they?
That's true.
Anyway, thank you so much for
Thank
sharing
you.
your expertise with us this morning. Appreciate it.